Welcome back to the deep dive. So, lots of first-time buyers are kind of stuck, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's a tough spot.
They want that great life, but without totally emptying their pockets. Today, we're looking at a place that might just tick both boxes.
Exactly. We're setting our sights on Knysna. It's this a really quite enchanting town down in South Africa.
Knysna, okay. Heard amazing things about the nature there.
Oh, absolutely. It's famous for stunning natural beauty. Yeah, and it also has this really vibrant community feel.
And we're getting our info for this deep dive mainly from revolvestate.com.
Right. They're pretty good at finding these, affordable living options, sometimes places you wouldn't immediately think of.
Yeah, exactly. A good source for finding those hidden gems. So, our plan today, really dig into why Knysna is such a smart move for first-time buyers. We want to break down all the good things it offers, make it super easy for you to understand.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Revolvestate.com talks about Knysna's like nature isn't just, scenery, but part of everyday life. What's so special about the environment there?
Well, what's really striking is just the variety of it all. You've got the huge Knysna Lagoon. It's this massive marine estuary.
Right. Perfect for water sports, I imagine.
Totally. Boating, swimming, paddling, you name it. And then you have the Knysna Heads, these huge sandstone cliffs.
Ah, the iconic ones guarding the entrance.
That's them. They sort of stand guard over the lagoon entrance to the sea. The views are just, incredible. Revolvestate really points to that mix of water and land as a key reason people are drawn there.
So it's more than just a pretty view. It's like an active living landscape. Okay, beyond the big natural features, what does Revolvestate say about, the actual living? The community, daily life, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, good question. The source really highlights that it's a strong community. You've got the Knysna Forest right there, part of the Garden Route National Park.
Huge ancient forests, right?
Exactly. And it's not just for a quiet walk, though. You can do that too. There are loads of trails for hiking, cycling.
Active lifestyle, then.
Definitely. Plus, the town itself has this really lively local market scene. Fresh food, crafts, local businesses doing their thing. It builds a nice community feeling.
I like the sound of that.
And there's always something going on, like the Knysna Oyster Festival that's pretty famous. Plus, you've got the practical stuff sorted too. Decent schools, good medical facilities, so it works well for families or really anyone looking for that balance.
Okay, that paints a picture of a really well-rounded place. Now, let's get to the core of our deep dive, the housing market. Yeah. For first-time buyers, what kind of homes does Revolvestate say are actually available at the entry level? And what makes them, affordable in Knysna?
Right, the crucial question. So Revolvestate breaks down the entry-level market into a few types. You'll find smaller places like modern studio or one-bedroom apartments.
Okay, good for singles or couples maybe.
Exactly. Often in secure complexes, low maintenance, maybe shared gardens, parking, that kind of thing. Then, if you need a bit more room, maybe for a small family, there are townhouses, usually 2 or 3 bedrooms. They give you that extra space, sometimes a little garden or courtyard area.
In the affordability part.
Well, the key thing Revolvestate highlights is that these types of properties in Knysna, they generally come in at a lower price point compared to, say, the big cities in South Africa.
Okay, so your money potentially goes further.
Potentially, yes. It might mean you can get a better loan-to-value ratio, which is a big help when you're starting out.
That is a huge point for accessibility. So it's not just finding any home, but one that actually works financially. Okay, connecting this to the bigger picture, what about long-term? Lifestyle benefits, investment. What does Revolvestate suggest there?
Yeah, building on that idea of a balanced life, Revolvestate's data seems to show that buying in Knysna isn't just getting a property deed. It's really an investment in your lifestyle. Well, just being surrounded by all that nature. The coast, the forests, it's bound to lower stress, encourage you to be more active, right?
Makes sense. Healthier living.
Definitely. And that friendly community vibe we talked about. It makes it easier to settle in, make connections. From a financial angle, while no market is guaranteed, Knysna has shown pretty stable growth over time.
What drives that, do they think?
It seems linked to things like sustainable tourism, and it's becoming more popular with remote workers too. So that gives a bit more confidence for long-term value for first-time buyers. Plus, there's often potential to rent out your place, maybe during holiday season, for extra income.
Oh, interesting point. A little side income potential.
There'll be a nice little buffer, yeah.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive then. Knysna seems to offer this really unique package. Amazing nature, a proper community feel, and actually a pretty smart way into owning a home if you're looking outside the big city rush.
That sums it up well. Investing there, like Revolve Estate suggests, it feels like it's about more than just the house itself. It's investing in a healthier way of life, maybe a happier one, with all these experiences right on your doorstep.
Right. So here's something to think about. Imagine waking up every day where that ancient forest meets the ocean. What simple, joyful discovery might be waiting just for you in Knysna?